This is RadioFire.com. Yours truly, Diamond K, in here. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for logging in. Glad to speak with you. So it is finally here. Finally been revealed. I have often said this, that this took the longest. This was the longest selection process and vetting process that I've ever seen. It doesn't normally take this long to decide who you're going to pick. But Joe Biden has made it official. He has named California Senator Kamala Harris as his running mate. Moments ago, the first black woman to compete on a major party's presidential ticket. That is who we're talking about. In choosing Harris, Biden is embracing a former rival. And they normally embracing a former rival because usually the VP pick is somebody who wanted to be president, right? And the presidential pick is usually, somebody that they tussled with. She tussled with him. Figuratively, of course. I'm not talking about literally. But as the Democratic primary was going on, they battled back and forth. She is 55 years old, first-term senator, also one of the Dems' most prominent figures, quickly becoming a top contender for this slot. And I think this is the right pick for him. This is the right pick based on who's left. Of course, my ideal pick is Michelle Obama. But if you can't have Michelle Obama, this is a very good consolation prize. Kamala Harris joins Biden's 2020 race at a moment where we are naturally under crisis. Coronavirus pandemic has claimed the lives of more than 150,000 Americans, and of course more throughout the world. Business closures and disruptions from this pandemic have really caused an economic collapse. Unrest coming from protest over racism and police brutality. The country is a mess. Trump's uneven handling of this crisis has given Joe Biden an opportunity. His selection of Kamala Harris is another opportunity. And her record as far as California Attorney General and the District Attorney in San Francisco was heavily scrutinized during the primary. And it turned off some younger black voters and some liberals who just saw her as another pawn in the systemic racism of the legal system, and somebody who has protected police brutality. She was looked at as that, and I think that any prosecutor is going to get those kind of looks. So she tried to strike a balance on these issues. She said that she is a progressive prosecutor. But a prosecutor is a prosecutor. A prosecutor is going to put people in jail, right? So she is someone who says that she backs law enforcement reforms. She also said something that I thought was powerful. She said, do you want people that look like us involved in the justice system? And you do, right? And you have to understand that sometimes people are going to go to jail. My issue is that the implementation of the law is fair. That's my only issue. I don't have a problem with when people break the law to go to jail. I just don't want only black and Spanish people to get the bad looks when they commit crimes, because other people commit crimes, so white people commit crimes as well. So Joe Biden's search for a VP candidate, his VP running mate, was exhausting. Okay, included Elizabeth Warren and Val Demings, Karen Bass, Susan Rice, who I really like Susan Rice as well, Keisha Lance Bottoms, and others. A woman has never served as president or vice president in this country. We know this. 2 women have been nominated as running mates on major party tickets. Geraldine Ferraro in 1984 and Sarah Palin, 2008. Both of them were unsuccessful. Will Kamala Harris and Joe Biden be successful? I hope so. For the sake of everybody, I hope so. For the sake of this country, I hope so. So this is significant. I will say this. This VP pick is one of the most important picks that has ever happened. Why do I say that? Because if elected, Joe Biden will be 78 years old when he's inaugurated in January. The oldest man to ever assume the presidency. Even older than Ronald Reagan, and he was old, right? He's spoken of himself as a transitional figure and has not fully committed to seeking a second term in 2024. Let's hope that he doesn't, okay? If he declines to do so, his running mate would likely become the front runner for that nomination in 2024. So, Kamala Harris, born in Oakland to a Jamaican father and an Indian mother. Harris first won election in 2003 when she became San Francisco's district attorney. In that role, she created a reentry program for low-level drug offenders and cracked down on student truancy. The big crime of that. She was also elected California's Attorney General in 2010, the first woman and black person to hold the job, and she focused on issues including foreclosure crisis. She declined to defend the state's Proposition 8, which banned same-sex marriage, and was later overturned by the Supreme Court. Of course, as her national profile grew, Kamala Harris built a reputation around her work as a prosecutor. After being elected to the Senate in 2016, she quickly gained attention for her assertive questioning of Trump administration officials during the congressional hearings. One memorable moment last year, Harris tripped up Attorney General William Barr when she repeatedly pressed him on whether Trump or other White House officials pressured him to investigate certain people. She is a skilled attorney. So her talents as a lawyer are definitely well stated. She launched her presidential campaign in early 2019 with the slogan, Kamala Harris for the people. And she was one of the highest profile contenders in the very crowded Democratic primary and attracted over 20,000 people to her first campaign rally in Oakland. So we're definitely going to be hearing more about this. The Democratic convention is next week, and we are going to be broadcasting coverage of that live and streaming live during that very important event, as well as the Republican event later on this month. We'll be doing the same thing. I'm very excited. Congratulations to Kamala Harris and Joe Biden for finally pulling the trigger. My goodness. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, at The Diamond K Show, at Radio on Fire. Of course, wherever you are hearing or seeing this broadcast, hit the subscribe button. Also, visit youtube.com/DJ Diamond K. I will see you guys later on today, 7 p.m. For The Diamond K